Are you stuck in a victim mindset where you think the world's against you and everything you do fails because this bad situation comes up, that bad situation comes up? You try and help yourself or do something, but something doesn't go your way, or something externally forces it just not to happen. What if I told you that the way to help get away from the victim mentality is to actually be more vulnerable? Good morning, I'm Wade. Welcome to my walk on this rather overcast and slightly drizzly Sunday morning. Sorry for my tired look. I've just helped, or I am helping my daughter move down to university into her flat in Dunedin. So we got to sleep on the fold-out couch at the flat. We're just down for one night, so sleeping wasn't as good as it normally is in our own bed. But getting back to the story, the victim mentality, this is something that I can resonate with quite strongly. It's something that I had a strong belief in, that things were against me all the time. I couldn't understand why I couldn't be more confident. Decide when I tried to do things and met people, why was I so anxious and not able to be my true self? I'd hide myself away. And in fact, interesting story, when I was 21, I decided to get myself a tattoo. I was here in Dunedin myself as a student, and I decided I'd get a tattoo for myself. And the tattoo I chose was a yin yang, and the yin yang represents the balance of dark and light, and that yin yang represented me as a person, my internal self. And in that yin yang, the yin yang is held in a hand, so it's like a little hand, the globe of a yin yang. Now at that time, that representation to me was the yin yang was me, as I said, but the hand itself was the world, the external environment. And my thought and belief at that point was that external environment could turn and twist me internally, which of course it does do that, but that was my entire thought process. So it was all external. So interestingly, over the years, as I've developed, and in more later years, as I've been on this journey of self-discovery and learning more about what I can do to help myself and improve myself, I've flipped that narrative for my tattoo. Now that the hand's still the same, still me, still my internal self, dark side, light side, the whole balance thing. But the hand is me. The hand is my own hand. I get to manipulate and turn and twist and work through my hand. So work through things and work on myself and affect myself. It's not all external, and I still understand external influences are definitely there, but those are things I need to navigate and I need to handle. So what I'm choosing in this instance is, I'm choosing, rather than being a victim and rather than having the victim mentality, I'm actually choosing to go down the road of vulnerability. And what that looks like, it looks pretty similar. Victim mentality is, I've had trauma, I've had problems, I've had these terrible things happen to me, but it's not fair. The world's against me. Everything I try doesn't work. Things come in and knock me down all the time. Nothing works for what I want to do. Whereas the vulnerable mentality is, I still have the same traumas, I still have the same problems, the same things I need to work out. However, I'm looking within to find out more about what those problems are, what's caused them, but also what tools and what opportunities there are for me to actually improve and help those things. So that's the journey I'm on now. So it just looks different. It looks internally for solutions, and then once you've looked internally, you can start to look externally to find the resources and the tools to actually help you get over those issues and become more authentic. because showing vulnerability is actually more authentic than blaming, external blame. Which is what the victim mentality actually is. It's taking responsibility, but also finding ways to help yourself. And once you do that and you become more vulnerable, you will find others will be more willing to help you because they understand things, will understand you better. And also you will have a better understanding of what resources you need to look for, what coaching you need, mentoring, therapy if you need therapy. All those things will just become easier because you've changed your mindset into being vulnerable, not a victim. So I think it's a really important step and a really important point, which is why I wanted to bring it to you on the Unmasking Dad channel, which is my channel here that I'm sharing, becoming vulnerable, sharing myself and my journey on becoming more authentic and trying to learn to bring my story and my emotions out and communicate and connect with people deep on a more deeper level. And I thank you for joining me on this wonderful walk this morning, and for watching this channel. And to help me get the word out, I'd love it if you could subscribe and like. That would be awesome. And until the next chat, thank you very much for joining me. Cheers.